The Eagles lose to the Giants. Eagles post game is next. Let's talk about that in this video. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy MG Johnson. I'm back again with another video today. We have the Philadelphia Eagles post-game Monday. So before we get into this, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hit the post notification bell so that way you do not miss out on any videos or live streams I have on this channel. Make sure you hit the share button so that way you can share it out and tell other people about the channel. We're on the road to 250 subscribers by the end of this year. So let's get to that goal by the end of this year, 250 subscribers. And if you do not hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, you think the Dallas Cowboys can win the Super Bowl this year. So I wouldn't want to be known for thinking the Cowboys can win the Super Bowl this year. So if I were you, I would hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into the Eagles video. First off, we're going to get to Doug Peterson. We're going to get to everything first. But first off, let's start off on a kind of a high note. Let me just get this out of the way. Let's get player of the game for both teams. Player of the game for the Giants is obviously Daniel Jones. He was just having his way, whether it was passing the ball or running the ball. He felt comfortable the whole game, didn't really get pressured that much. And it was just an all-out great performance by Daniel Jones today. He was the better man, and he led his team to a victory. Player of the game for the Eagles is I wouldn't even say player of the game. The players of the game was, I didn't even know who to give it to out of Miles Sanders and Boston Scott. They both were the only two players who had good games on this whole entire team. Both had solid games. Both of them produced at a high level. So props out to them. And that is the player of the game. First topic we're going to talk about, though, is we're going to discuss a little bit of Carson Wentz. Let's get this topic out of the way. I've seen another YouTuber who does Eagles content, the Philly Talk podcast, Philly Mike from the Philly Talk podcast, said that Carson Wentz deserves more blame, or deserves some blame as well as Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz. Now, I don't think Carson Wentz should be blamed. I mean, maybe, but just because he's the quarterback, and the quarterback is the most important position. I mean, if you want to blame him just because he's the quarterback, and like I said, that's the most important position on the team, and maybe, I don't know, he could have lifted the team up. I don't know. I personally don't give Carson Wentz that much blame, if I give him any, because he had to deal with, again, a bad O-line, and Jason Kelce, all his snaps were low. Carson Wentz had to literally pick the ball up off the ground and throw the ball instead of catching the ball perfectly at his chest and delivering the ball. When he has to go low, pick up the ball, and then throw it, and step in the pocket and do all the stuff he has to do, that messes up the timing between the quarterback and receiver when he just has to get the ball right where he's supposed to be, middle of the chest, drop back, step up in the pocket, deliver a ball. Instead of picking up and stepping back, and by the time you pick up the ball, you got pressure coming in your face. So now you got to scramble and bamble and try to do something, and then you either take a sack, throw it away, or force the ball. That's the only three options. And luckily this week, he didn't force the ball. He actually threw it away more. He played really smart. The one thing I will give him credit for is he did play really smart this game, which I'm happy, and I'm glad he played smart this game, because that's what we really needed and wanted from Carson Wentz, was him to kind of make the smart plays, do the smart things, not make bad decisions, because all his bad games or anything he did bad this year, most of it, 99% of it is decision making and not making a smart play. He didn't make any bad decisions this game. He didn't make any bad decisions as far as I can remember this game, and I watched the whole entire game, so he did not make any bad decisions this game. He did have a few off throws Yeah, like every quarterback has one or two off throws in the game. So he did have a few, one or two or maybe three off throws in the game. But I don't feel like Carson Wentz did bad. He didn't really do great, but he played smart and he cut those turnovers down. So I guess we gotta be happy that he didn't give away the ball. Next I want to discuss Jim Schwartz. I mean, all the big Giants plays was what? Read options, and stuff like that. You get what? Read options. You got, I don't know. You got the two plays on, what was that? It was a drive in the fourth quarter where they got one big play from Sterling Shepard, one big play from Golden Tate, ran it in touchdown with Wayne Gallman. That was just a horrible defensive drive. The first drive of the game was not that good. We just got beat on the same stuff we got beat with last game, honestly, against the Giants. And sorry, we had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. We had 2 weeks to prepare for this game, and we get beat by the same old stuff. It's crazy to me. It's honestly crazy to me. You got 2 weeks to prepare, and you get beat by the same thing you got beat last time. You made no adjustments, and then the offense didn't look any better. The offense didn't look not any better. Um, Next, I want to talk about the good, some good things that happened in this game, which was the two running backs. Like I said earlier, Miles Sanders and Boston Scott. Can we get them involved in the pass game a little bit more? Because they were the only players on offense that had any type of rhythm. So get those running backs involved in the pass game. Both running backs are more than capable of being in the pass game. They proved that every season that they've been in the league. So get these guys more involved in the passing game as well as keeping them busy in the run game. As far as Miles Sanders and Boston Scott, that's what I just want to see them get more involved in the pass game. Boston Scott, I'd like to see him get a little bit more carries, but those guys played good today. The only players on the Eagles that played good today, and that's good to see that Miles Sanders is healthy and he's back, and that's good to see, and it's good to see that Boston Scott is keeping up his momentum even with Miles Sanders being back. It's just great to see both of our top two running backs be successful in this game. And I was about to say last but not least, but last and least, because Doug Peterson is the least. He's just at the bottom. He's just my least favorite guy to discuss right now. So last and least, Doug Peterson. He just made some horrible decisions. First off, not taking. Did he even take a field goal this game? Not taking field goals this game. That was bad. That was really, really, really bad. You gotta take field goals. You gotta take field goals. The first touchdown in the game, we go for two. The next touchdown in the game, we go for two. We're down by a touchdown. We're down 24-17. You got a chance to make it a 4-point game. You go for it on 4th and 10 in Jake Elliott's range. You want to get Jake Elliott's confidence up? You gotta use him. You gotta at least get him some extra points. And then on 4th down and 10 in the fourth quarter, you got an easy field goal that Jake Elliott, 80-90%, he will make that. I know he is not having the best year, but you still got to take that field goal, Doug. Come on, man. You got to take that field goal. That would have put us down 24-20. The Giants on that drive after that, they only scored a field goal. So if we scored a field goal and they did, we only would have been down 27-20. And we got the ball back with like a minute left. And Carson Wentz put it in his hands and let him go and get a game tying drive to send it to overtime. So just horrible play calling by Doug Peterson. Another bad decision Doug Peterson made was not getting Travis Fulgham and Dallas Goedert involved in the game. I mean, dude, Travis Fulgham only 3 targets when he's your best receiver? Arguably your best offensive player all year? And he only gets 3 targets? You got Dallas Goedert, who's, I think right now is your best tight end, even when Zach Ertz is healthy, and he doesn't even get any involvement in the game plan? Now, I like that Jalen Reagor got really involved. He made some good plays today. Jalen Reagor, he's been making plays every time he's been healthy this year, and I like to see him continue to make these plays because I really see a lot of potential in him. I think he can do great things in the league. So Jalen Reagor, I'd like you to keep it up. That's pretty much all I have to say about you. But man, just horrible plays, man. Horrible play calling, horrible defense, and not really good quarterback play, but not bad quarterback play. The only thing good that happened this game was the run game. So on that note, we're gonna close out this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on today's topic. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the post notification bell so that way you do not miss any videos. And like I said, if you don't subscribe to the channel, you think the Dallas Cowboys have a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. I would not want to be known for making such a ridiculous take of the Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. So if I were you, I would subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, like I said, comment, and share out the channel. We're on the road to 250 subscribers by the end of this year. So hopefully we can end 2020 with 250 subscribers. So can you guys please recommend people to the channel? It's your boy Andrew Johnson, Underrated Tour continues, and I'm out. Peace.